Okay, so Alec Baldwin had a prop gun, but it was loaded, it was real, shot, killed a woman, and that's horrible. He didn't mean it, he didn't know it. I don't know how he feels about it, and it don't matter. It doesn't matter if this guy didn't care at all. It don't. It was an accident, an absolute accident. And so you can't take that away. You can't deny that. But not only did I listen to Boy the Fifth Column on this, but this is history. This is history I'm giving, all right? And not what you think. No, it's modern history. It's recent. It's now. And it's not going to end. So let me explain, all right? Maybe I can get you up to where I am. So what happened was that Republicans decided to laugh about the situation. They thought it'd be nice to, who did he say? Donald Trump Jr. or something? Made a t-shirt. Guns don't kill people. Alec Baldwin kill people. I would sue over that. But it's not just that. It's about the gun-toting Republicans that just think it's so funny that this happened because they love their guns. Someone died. A family is now messed up for the rest of their days over this. Alec Baldwin probably has never killed anyone before. So if this is an accident, there's a chance that he might be feeling miserable. He took someone's life. That's on his hands. That's him. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't on purpose, but it is. It happened. But they got to laugh about it, right? And yes, you might get sick and tired of hearing about the healthcare crisis that's going on right now. But think about all the people that's died from it. And it seems to be, no, it is the Republicans that laugh about it. It's not serious. It's a joke. It's a conspiracy. And everything that it takes for them to not wear a mask, to not stay inside, to make sure they don't have to use hand sanitizers, to make sure that they don't take care of themselves and their fellow neighbors, meaning anybody around them from any neck of the woods. They don't care. Before the healthcare crisis, when people were getting, when straight up, let's be real, white people were getting up in arms with their guns and shooting black people vigilante style without suffering any consequences, white people and gun nuts of any creed, race, or whatnot found it funny. And when they would kill a minority, whether it's black, Hispanic, Asian, Islander, or anything, Middle Eastern, it didn't matter. They started bringing up, well, they deserve it because of their people, what they look like, what they did. Well, check their past. There must be something why they deserve it. So if that person could have stolen something when they were in 5th grade or kicked over someone's lamp in a fit of rage, but they get shot today, 20-some years later, and they deserve it. They were selling weed just an hour ago, so they need to be shot and killed. Anything, right? Anything. That's the history. We're pattern-seeking creatures on this planet. The pattern is clear. Every single time someone dies wrongfully, these white Republicans have to laugh and joke about it and make some kind of excuse to why it's all right. And when their own gets shot and killed, they shut up about it. They say nothing. They want you to respect the dead and not speak ill of them. It's a clear pattern. You know what the disease is. The virus isn't COVID. The virus are these white Republicans out there. Because this virus, this healthcare crisis wants to die and they won't let it because they got to find it funny for any and everyone to die around them. The norm is murder. The norm is manslaughter. The norm is aiding and abetting. And I hate normal. I don't like it. And I clearly don't like them. If you're not trying to help us live, then clearly you're Republican. That's how I see it. You're part of the problem. And you're nasty in your mind, and I wish you'd go away. The wrong people have died. Because everyone else is trying to kill everybody else. It's these murderers that shouldn't be here. It's the murderers that should be locked up. It's the murderers that should be on death row. Not somebody that sold or used cocaine. Not someone who sold or used weed. Not somebody that saved a child for getting hit by a car and now that person is considered a child molester. This is a backwoods, messed up country. And no, you can't depend on the police because they've been murdering minorities for the longest. That was their inception, and that is what they do now. And they're dying in droves because they don't want to wear a mask. They done walked out because they were told not to abuse people, so they quit. They were told to wear a mask, so they threatened to quit. Just think about all that. Please listen.